doctoral a mitad de él. Entonces, prudentemente, hablamos con la embajada argelina en Madrid y nos recomendaron.
Well, he left St. Louis with a hatter and a hair, 35 cents in the lighter and the dirt in his hair. He went down to the crossroads and his mama was there. She said, man, I can't believe you're my boy. He said, Mom, which way should I go? She said, no two are the same, and it sorta depends. I mean, what is your name? He thought, if Mama don't know, it must be time for a change. He said, you can call me Percy Boyd. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone. They all start the same. It's just a stepping away. Call it a leap of faith or a fall from grace. But shame on the stranger who would stand in the way of a young man finding his place. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone. Cents and a lighter and the dirt in his hair. He went back to the crossroads, but his mama wasn't there. She was back home saying a prayer. So he sat on a park bench, started singing a song, and the passers-by, man, it was catching on. Now he's leading the cavalcade all the way home. Tell his mama he'll soon be there. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone. Oh yeah. Okay, Google it. Okay, Google it.
Now this is the first quote is from Rennie DeVito, and he's going to read it himself, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
Action.
Buying off the bottom shelf, living off the top. A friend left an empty bottle of Grey Goose. I bought a bottle of Wolfschmidt's and have been using it to fill the Grey Goose container. I put the Grey Goose bottle in the freezer, and using my gifted imagination, I live on the top shelf. When company is coming, I put the Grey Goose out in a prominent position. I'm even saving money because I'm so cheap. I don't drink as much of the Grey Goose because it is so expensive. Steaming more and more.
I think I nailed that one. Thank you, Rennie.
I'm surprised I got through Wolfschmidt's.
Is that a Facebook post or a poem on your computer?
It's a Facebook poem on my computer. It's a classic. I can't wait for the replies to come in. Let's see.
Fiasco Rides Again Network, which pretty much makes you one of the coolest people on the planet. On Tuesday and Thursday nights, we have American Night Owl with Nathan Moore. It comes on at 1:30 in the morning on the East Coast. That's 10:30 at night on the West Coast. And it's really cool. On Thursdays at 8, we have OK Google It with Mr. Moore. That's Nathan's dad. It's really fun. It's a trivia game show that you can play from home. The first right answer in the chat gets the points, and the winner wins some Taos Hum hot sauce. It is so much fun. You gotta check that out. And then on Friday nights at 11:30, we have the Whole Other performing live right here on the channel. Lex Park and Nathan Moore do long exploratory versions of Nathan's songs, and it's pretty much unbelievable. You really gotta check it out. That's the lineup so far, but I'm sure new shows will be added in the future. Be sure to click subscribe to the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again channel on YouTube, and click that bell so you get notified whenever there's a show.
Taos Hum, make it stop.
Make it hot.
Hot sauce. The winner of OK Google It tonight will be receiving some locally grown, hand-harvested, small batch Taos Hum Make It Stop hot sauce, made from peppers that are grown without the use of any chemicals in the warm soils on the west face of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Grown, hand-harvested, and blended by the folks at Walking Trout Farm in Taos, New Mexico. Get you some Taos Hum. Make it stop. Make it stop. Hot sauce, Taos Hum.
Make it hot.
Okay, Google it. All right, it's time. It's time to play. It's time to play. Share, share, share. Let them know you care. Let them know you're there. Get some competition in here for you. Welcome to the show. Hello, I'm Nathan Moore. This is OK Google It on the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again Network on YouTube, but you can play from wherever you're watching. Facebook, Twitch, hanging out in Discord, wherever you are, we're there too. And all chats will be funneled into my YouTube app by Restream. Is taking all the chats from all the places, and I am using my YouTube chat for this live show to decide the winner of each question, each point. How about a big hand for my dad, Mr. Moore? Hey, Dad.
Hello.
And look at that. There's Mom in the chat. I love it. We're all together. How you doing?
I think I'm doing all right.
Oh, good.
Last time I checked, everybody was where they were supposed to be. So I think we're doing all right.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Any theme or anything for tonight's questions?
No, fairly random. You'll see. Yeah, there will be some themes. Like there's a couple football questions because I was watching football, and then there's a couple Jeopardy questions because Alex and I were buddies, and I was thinking of him. So there's a couple small themes in there, but not most of it's just extraneous, like the way my brain works, just weird stuff.
We have my wonderful wife in the chat ready to keep score. Are you ready? Yeah, thumbs up. I love it. We got Walking Trout Farm in the house. This is going to be a good game tonight. Don't be afraid to play Walking Trout Farm. You can win your own hot sauce.
It'll save on the shipping. Tech support's in the house. Hey, Dad, I have a good recommendation for you on Netflix. I don't know if you've watched it yet, but if you haven't, you have to watch Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit.
The Queen's Gambit.
I have not heard about that.
It's
Yeah.
it's one of the best things
Is it a
I've.
series? Or
It's a series.
miniseries?
Yep, it's a series about a a woman who's a. It's fiction, but she's a chess prodigy, and it follows her whole life, being like one of the best chess players in the world. But it's so well. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I think you really like it. Maybe check it out, and then after you've seen it, we'll talk about it again on the show.
All right. Sounds good.
Well, I feel like we got some good players already ready at the starting line, and we should say the rules. But anything else you want to talk about before we start the game?
Well, it's really interesting where we are right now. If you compare to last week, where we were when we did that last show, and then this week, it's like the weather. Life is changing really quickly in lots of different strong ways. There's powerful things going on in the world. It's kind of interesting to be around to check it out.
Definitely.
And we could talk about any one of them for a long time, but I won't do that at this point. Let's just go ahead and work it in as we go.
Yeah. No, it's true though. Amazing, unprecedented times. I can't.
You know what? Let me just say this. I was a young person in the '60s, which it's definitely comparable on lots of levels. In some ways, the '60s were harder because it was fresher and we didn't know as much, and it was just there was, just like we got the pandemic and the election and the Black Lives Matter. We have all these things going on, but in the '60s, you had 5 or 6 things going on too.
Mm-hmm.
So you had a lot of things were hit. Vietnam which we don't have this time, was like our pandemic.
That's what I was just thinking.
Over. Yeah. So, but then what I'd really say is I got a book at a library the other day, and it's talking about slavery in the South, and specifically I was interested in Virginia, in the leading up to and before, like in the 1700s and 1800s. And it's a whole history that hadn't, but the point I'm making, it's a whole amazing history of what was going on with the slavery in Virginia and around, and all the way back, there was a lot going on. But you talk about turmoil in the 70s. In other words, I think every period of time has their turmoils, and you go through periods of time without turmoil and you get spoiled, which we did. And now once things start happening, we weren't ready for it, but I think we're getting ready for it because it's here.
Do you feel like the turmoil that we're experiencing now is just starting in some way, or do you feel like we're halfway through it, or? I mean, of course, we have to acknowledge there's certain turmoil that's been ever present from day one to a certain extent.
Yes, and it just rears its head in different ways. There's that. I just think we're in a continuous battle to survive and thrive as a species. And there's certain things it'll help us and certain things that'll hurt us, but we're always under attack. The virus is a good example. We have to figure out a way to beat that If we don't, we go extinct. That's what happens, to organisms in any ecosystem. If you can't get enough food, you don't survive. So it's always survival, living in the ice age, trying to kill a mammoth so you can have dinner. Uh, it's all about survival, but we don't know that anymore.
Right.
There you go. Let's play the game.
Let's play the game. All right, so here's how it goes, folks. Get your hands hovered over the keys. The first right answer in my chat, I'm looking at the YouTube chat, but wherever you're watching, Twitch, Facebook, all the chats are funneled. The path of least resistance, maybe the shortest point between A and B, is to be on YouTube. But people have won from all the different formats, so there's no real rhyme or reason. My chat might be different than yours at home, so if it looks like you're before, somebody understand that everybody's chat looks a little bit different. And there's going to be 3 rounds, and the scoring goes like this. The first round is 10 questions. The second round is 6 questions. The third round is 4 questions. The first round, each question is worth 2 points each. And there is a second place point awarded to the second right answer. And the way it works is if you get the first right answer, you have to sit out the next question. If you get the second place point, you can keep playing through. So for the first 2 rounds, the winning question has to sit out the next question to give everybody a chance to get on the board. So the first round is 10 questions, 2 points each, second place point. The second round is 6 questions. They're worth 3 points each, again with a second place 1 point prize. And then the fourth round, nobody ever has to sit out. It's 4 points each, 4 questions worth a total of 16 points. So if you come in late to the game, or if you see somebody come in late to the game, encourage them because somebody can take it at the very end. I believe that's all the rules. Did I leave anything out, Dad?
No, you lost me after about 12 seconds. I think you nailed it perfectly.
Did I leave anything out, Kethra? All right. We've got the thumbs up from the score lady. Here we go. Round 1, question number 1.
All right. Question number 1. This one comes from Sunday afternoon. How many dollars did a Bud Light cost for a fan at the Giants-Washington football game Sunday?
Oh, just last Sunday.
Yeah.
How many dollars did what kind of beer was it?
A Bud Light.
How many dollars was a Bud Light beer at the Giants football game on Sunday? $12.
No.
$11.
No.
$13.
Oh, no.
$15.
That is so incorrect.
$10.
Oh, my goodness, that is wrong.
$8.
No.
$25.
No.
Let's see, $1.
No. Good guess. I'm pretty sure I haven't heard the right answer.
$8.
No.
$5.
I didn't know. No.
$4.
No.
It was free.
This is a great question. This was the best question I've ever come up with.
it was
Nope.
it was free. Nope. $7.
No. No.
$2.
That's remarkable. No.
$16.50.
Gosh. No.
$20.
No. I swear, nobody said this one. Might be, I'm doubting myself now.
Maybe you should tell me what it was, and I'll go back through them. $5.
I will tell you right. Well, I can tell you and not tell them.
Wait, hold on. Here, I'll mute us. Okay, let me see. Yes, that right answer is in there. The right answer is 14. 14.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What's that?
I blew it. Oh, I didn't hear you say 14.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. I got it right here, though. KT Benevento on the board with the first 2 points. Second place points go to Clutch. Clutch, welcome to the show. Good to see everybody. All right. The race has begun.
All right.
I was skipping around a little bit, too. I wasn't reading them in order. I can't remember if I actually read that one or not, but 14 is the right answer. $14 for a Bud Light. Can we talk about that for a second? Holy moly.
Yeah, I thought that was fascinating. You shouldn't call it a Bud Light if you pay $14 for it. You should at least be able to call it something else. I'm sorry. And I'm not saying anything bad about Bud Light. Bud Light is a needed thing in the world.
It's like making love in a canoe.
But
oh, don't worry, it's a family show. I won't finish the punchline of that joke, but somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, they should call it Bud. Right. They should call it Bud Light, Bud Light Gold or something. I mean,
exactly.
Or maybe it's like we were talking about before the show. 2. Maybe it's a giant beer. Maybe it's huge.
Oh, well, that's probably not true.
Probably not true. Yeah. Question number two. Here we go.
Who is the Seattle Seahawks starting quarterback?
Who is the Seattle Seahawks starting quarterback?
I think
Wilson.
First and last name.
First and last name, Russell Wilson.
All right. Yes. Correct.
All right. First with the first and last name was Eric Vizina. Russell Wilson. And then Clutch with the second place point. Clutch, you can play on. Vizina, please sit out the next question. A lot of right answers for that. That was all about speed.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We found out that Alex had passed on. So, in honor of him, number 3. What year did Alex Trebek start hosting Jeopardy?
Great question. What year did Alex Trebek start hosting Jeopardy? Jeopardy existed before he started hosting it, right?
Yes, it did. It was a long time show. I don't know how long.
Did you watch it growing up?
Before him too. Yes.
Wow.
Definitely.
1984.
That is correct.
All right, now I have a dilemma here. Bill DeBlanc was first, but he said 1684.
Well, that's not correct.
It sure isn't. It's a tough one though, because he knew it. There's no way he guessed 1684. But the first actual, I guess, for something like this, we're going to have to go with Butternut. Butternut with the first right answer, 2 points. Sit out the next question, 1984. Oh, Bill DeBlanc does come back, corrects himself to get the second place point. There you go. Well played.
There you go. Good job.
Question number 4.
All right. Stay with Jeopardy for one more here.
Yeah.
How many Emmys has Jeopardy won?
How many Emmys has Jeopardy won? I doubt we'd be here together right now if it wasn't for Jeopardy and the role it's played in our lives. It's a big part of our inspiration for OK Google It.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
6.
They're creating a family tradition right here.
Yeah. 6.
Oh,
33.
no.
27.
No.
39.
Yeah, they must be getting it off Google and they're getting all kinds of different Emmys. I guess this is just for the one Emmy category.
There's a couple of 39s coming in. Not the one you're looking for.
I think that's probably what Google. I'm looking for how many the daytime show Emmys. But the best
7.
daytime syndicated show. 7 is correct.
7 is
That's what I
correct.
was looking for.
Mark Shue with the first place points. Let me make sure. And the second place point is still available. It's a game of speed. Who types it in first? Who types it in first? Do I hear 7? Give me 7. Give me 7. In Discord, Butternut copied and pasted with 39 Emmys. Jeopardy isn't just America's favorite quiz show. It's America's most award-winning game show. John Dodson with the second place points. All right, Mark, sit out the next question. John, you're still in play. And let's take a quick look at the board. Oh, look at that. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way tie for first place, followed right behind by Bill and John. Question number 5.
Okay, number 5. What kind of a doctor was Doc Holliday?
What kind of a doctor was Doc Holliday? I don't know why I would have assumed he wasn't really a doctor. But how else do you get a nickname like that?
Well, I don't know. There's a lots of them that aren't doctors, so
Was he a dentist?
he was. That is correct.
Rob Tobin with the first right answer. 2 points on the board. Sit out the next question. And Vizina, Eric, with the second place point. A dentist.
Yeah. Yeah. He evidently wasn't very good at it.
Gosh, was anybody good at it in his day? Whew.
Yeah, he probably was as good as the next guy. You're right.
Did they even
One
have
thing it
like
did have-
Novocaine back then, or was it just all whiskey?
Just take another shot. Yeah. 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 He got into gambling. That was the thing. It got him started into the other path. He liked gambling more than he did dentist, and took him down the other road. All right, you ready for number 6?
All right, the chat's pointing out that there was definitely cocaine and opium back then, so some version. The first thing I thought of though was back then. A lot of times, it seems like from the movies I've watched, the whole cure for pain was biting on something. That's not something that we think of, but often back then they'd put something in somebody's mouth for them to bite. I mean, you know what I mean? Here, bite on this. It seemed to be a standard practice for
they
home
give you-
remedy.
Yeah, I think you would still do that if you were in the woods and you had something like you had to cut a leg off or
Oh
something.
gosh. Woo. Yep. Yeah. Bite on. I had to. Right.
Yeah, if nothing else would keep you from crushing your teeth, it would keep you from yelling so much. Ew.
Exactly.
All right, let's go on.
Bite a wooden stick. All right. Here we go. Question number 6.
Number 6, Daniel Boone made his early fortune selling what route to the Chinese?
Daniel Boone made his early fortune selling what route to the Chinese? Whoa. I had no idea. Birch.
No, incorrect.
Sarsaparilla.
No,
I like the ring of that. I like the tone of that guess. It's a nice sounding guess. Ginseng.
that is correct.
What? Why wouldn't it be the other way around? Daniel Boone was selling ginseng to the Chinese?
Yeah, they found that ginseng was well known in China, and they liked it for lots of their potions, medicines, and it was rare over. They found, in other words, they found a whole new place that they could mine it, and it's going on to this day. The article I was reading was poachers that were caught just last year, and they go onto people's property and dig out their ginseng and then sell it to the Chinese. It's an amazing profit margin.
Gee,
Much
all right,
better than cocaine.
let me get them on the board. I think I might have more questions, though. Mark Shue with the first place points with the first right answer, ginseng. Second place point goes to April Davey. Congratulations. You're on the board.
Good job. Getting on the
Oh, wait.
board-
I might have been. I'm wrong. I see it now. Database failure. What a great name. Welcome to the show. Database failure with the first right answer. I'm sorry. I read the chat wrong. With Oxford Town with the second place point. I was off on both counts. All right, database failure. You have to sit out the next question. Oxford Town, you're still in. You're on the board. Way to go. So where is ginseng native?
Around here.
No, really?
It's in the Appalachian chain. It's in the mountains around here.
Native.
Yeah, there are people that have their plots of ginseng. They guard them. They know where they are, and they go. And you can't just go in and take them all out. You got to take just a little bit at a time. So you got to almost farm the crop, so to speak. But yeah, it's very valuable
Interesting.
to this day.
Fascinating.
All right.
Question
We're ready for
number
number 6.
7.
Yes, you're right. Number 7. How many players are on a starting polo team?
How many players are on a starting polo team?
Didn't know this one.
I don't really know polo. That's the horses field hockey thing, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
4.
And that is correct.
Oh, that's correct. Rob Tobin on the board with 4. I thought it was wrong. KT Benevento with the second place point for the right answer. Rob, you're sitting out the next question. But let's look at the board. With all those horses, 8 horses on a field. What's the size of the field? Do you know?
Not really. Not offhand. It looks pretty big from where I've seen it.
Like considerably bigger than a football field, or
They're like a larger, little bit larger soccer field. Yeah.
KT
I
and
don't
Eric
know.
Vizina tied for first place. Oh no, Rob is actually in the first place with 4, followed close behind by KT and Eric Vizina. Question number 8.
Number 8.
Oh wait,
The Iditarod.
sorry, database failure piped in with the measurements of a polo field, but it was in meters, so my brain got really confused on a couple of levels there. I don't meters. Apparently, it's similar to a football field. 96 by 46 meters is how big a polo field is. So it's like that big.
Very good.
It's like
Yeah,
that.
it's not that big.
No, it's like that.
Yeah. There you go.
Here we go. Question 8.
Number 8. The Iditarod runs 1,200 miles between what two cities?
The Iditarod runs 1,200 miles between what two cities? What is the Iditarod?
Sled race. The
Ah,
Huskies.
got
you know,
right.
Winter time.
Anchorage and Nome.
And that is correct.
All right. Database failure with the 2 points, I do believe, and Clutch with the second place point. Congratulations. Database failure.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Number 9.
Number 9.
I'm making this one up right now.
Uh-oh.
Just made up a trivia question. Here it comes. What female singer comes to my mind when I hear the phrase anchored down in Anchorage?
Oh, yeah. Anchored down in Anchorage. What singer comes to Dad's mind when he hears that phrase? Oh, that album is just still perfect.
Yeah.
Nina Simone?
No.
Dolly Parton?
Oh. No.
Jewel?
No.
Michelle Shocked?
That is correct.
Michelle Shocked is the right answer. What a great album that is. I saw her perform live once too in a nightclub of all places. So the
my goodness.
first right answer was Butternut. And the second place point goes to Cosmic Crow. Congratulations, you're on the board.
Very good. Cosmic Crow. I love it.
Cosmic Crow.
What nightclub?
Yeah, I'm trying to jostle my brain into remembering it clear. I just remember it was probably 15 years after we were listening to that original record, and I was on the road and Michelle Shocked was playing and we had the night off, and I was just surprised when I got to the show. It was sort of a smallish. It wasn't even like it wasn't a huge place. It wasn't a theater or anything like that. It was just Michelle Shocked at a nightclub. Sort of like when I saw Gallagher in a tent at a festival. I was just like, oh, well, I guess they didn't just keep skyrocketing up.
Yeah, well,
But
Well, how
both
was
of those
it?
really like put things into perspective of different ways an entertainment career can go. But
how was Michelle Shocked?
well,
that night?
I'm really just I'm having trouble completely remembering.
Well, don't worry about it.
It's
I
a
understand.
blurry memory. I should know you.
Gotcha. All right, I got you. You ready for number 10?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here's number 10. In football, if you have a number in the 70s, you most likely play what position?
Wait, say it again.
In football, if you have a number in the 70s,
Oh.
what position do you most likely play?
In football, if you have a number in the 70s, what position do you most likely play? Lineman.
No, too general.
Linebacker.
No, no,
Defense line.
no,
Right end. That might have been tight
No.
end. Tight end?
no,
Water boy.
no,
Halfback.
no,
Center.
no,
Wrong end. Some people are guessing.
no.
Kicker.
Some people, I think they're all guessing. Nobody got it right yet.
Kicker.
No,
Tackle.
correct.
Oh! All right, I'm going to make sure I got the order right here. Tackle is the right answer. I'm gonna start back from the beginning, make sure I didn't miss any. The first person to say tackle was Bill DeBlanc with the 2 points to end round one. The last second place point of round one is going to Patrick Brumeller on the board. I think I got that right. So at the end of round one, look at this. What a game, folks. What a game. Oh, the score camera froze. Oh wait, no, there it goes. I think she was just thinking. I think she was thinking. All right, so it looks like at the end of round one, we have a two-way tie for first place between Rob and Database Failure, followed close behind by Butternut, Eric Vizina with 4 points each. Oh, no, those are all 4 points. Never mind, I'm seeing it blurry. Rob, Database, Butternut, Vizina, four-way tie for first place, followed close behind by Bill and KT. And right behind them, we got John D on the board. We got Oxford Town, Cosmic Crow, Patrick B. It's still anybody's game going into round two, where questions are now worth 3 points each. Still a 1 point second place award. If you get the 3 points first place answer, you sit out the next question. And anybody's game still. A very close race. And here we go. First question, round two.
Okay, are we ready? The first question for round two. I love this one. What was George Washington's favorite vegetable?
What was George Washington's favorite vegetable? Carrot.
No,
Potato.
no,
Yam.
no,
Squash.
no,
Pumpkin.
no,
Turnip.
no.
Corn.
Another great question. No,
Corn.
no, no,
Squash.
no,
Jelly beans.
No.
That was Jimmy Carter. His favorite vegetable. Artichoke.
Nope.
Broccoli.
Nope.
Cucumber.
No. I'm really enjoying this. I love it.
Tomato.
Nope. I'll give you a hint. It's my favorite vegetable too.
Peas.
Nope.
Radish.
Ooh, no.
No. That's nobody's favorite.
Capital letters. N-O.
Collards.
What?
Collard greens.
No.
Asparagus.
No. No.
Okra.
This is like the pinnacle of my question making. Nope.
Lima beans.
Ooh, good answer. Nope.
And nobody's Googling it, I guess. Or Google might not even know the answer to this one. Sweet potatoes?
No.
Turnips.
Nope.
Zucchini.
No.
Onion.
Correct.
What?
Woo-hoo! The onion.
Nobody guesses that because it's
Onion's the best.
nobody eats an onion by itself.
George Washington and I do. My father did.
Like an
My
apple.
grandfather did.
Like an apple.
Well, when Vidalia onions came in, my father was in heaven. He had never tasted anything that good.
I remember it well. He'd proselytize. He spread the gospel of the Vidalia onion everywhere he went.
Oh, yes, he did. Vidalia.
Vidalia.
They got these onions out of Vidalia, and they are so damn. Well, he wouldn't have said that. They are so good. You wouldn't believe it.
You would call onion your
Yeah.
favorite vegetable?
That's what. Oh, there's no doubt about it. I was actually last week thinking one night about starting a restaurant in one of the empty buildings here on the west side, just called Onions, and just cook everything with onions. You know, if you don't like onions, don't come here. But if you like onions, this is the place to be.
As far as cooking goes, it doesn't get more important than the onion. It goes
I
with
think
so
it's
many things.
amazing. It really does. You can just take any can of pinto beans and you chop that onion up, that Vidalia onion up, and put it in there with some butter or olive oil and get that sizzling and get it soft and pour any beans, those pinto beans. And I had some lima beans the other night, were delicious that way.
Mm.
And that's very filling and good for you. And delicious and cheap.
I'm getting hungry.
You got these seasoned butter beans in a
can?
Line. Oh, yeah.
Seasoned
So,
butter beans.
Seasoned butter beans. I can't remember the brand, but it's one of those brands that does specialties. It's a little bit more, but I'm not promoting this. I just like the fact that it's butter beans and it's already seasoned. So put onions in there and pepper, and you're good to go.
Bam.
Well, let's move on. I think
Question number 2.
I forgot about the show.
Okay.
Let me just verify. I saw KT in first for the win, followed by John.
Oh, let me look. That's right. I never said that. Yes, KT with 3 points.
Good job, KT.
And then yep, John Dotson with the second place point. Thank you. All right. Question number 2.
Number 2. What is the most widely spoken language in the world?
The most widely spoken language in the world. Boy, people are making an amazing meal in the chat. There are all kinds of good recipes popping up.
That's great.
Spanish.
What was the question? No.
English.
No.
Mandarin.
Correct.
Whoa. I would not have gotten that one. Stephen Fisher, cousin Eric, with the 3 points. You set out the next question. Second place point awarded to Honey Hive. You're on the board.
All right. Good job. Good job, Eric.
Mandarin. So is that just because there's so many people? Is that just a pure population number of China?
It's exactly. Just that whole northern part of China is just that's the most. There's 2 different Chinese, is Mandarin and I can't remember the other one. That'd be a good question, but I don't know the answer. But it just tells you how many people there are in China. Remarkable. All right.
Here we go.
Moving on.
Question 3.
What question we have? All right. We have an animal in the ocean. It has a body 6 feet long. If cut into pieces, each one will grow back to be an adult.
Wow.
What are they?
There's an animal in the ocean about 6 feet long. If you cut it into 6 pieces, each one will grow back into a full adult.
It doesn't have to be 6 pieces. It could be any number of pieces.
Oh, really?
You could
100 pieces?
You can cut it. Yeah. You're going to end up with the same thing. What are you going to end up with?
A narwhal.
Oh, no. They're mammals.
Coral.
Oh, goodness. No. Good guess, though.
Octopus.
No.
Stingray.
No.
Starfish.
Nope.
Starfish do have regenerative powers. I remember that. Worm.
No.
That's a good guess. Whoops.
No. I'm not sure if anybody's going to be able to get this one. This one might be too hard.
An eel. Well,
Never had one.
that's why it's called OK Google It.
No, I'm saying that they might not be able to find it with Google.
Google might not even know. An amoeba.
No.
6 foot long amoeba. Sea star.
No. That makes sense, but no.
Cucumber.
That's correct.
Whoa, I thought they were still guessing George Washington's favorite vegetable, but
Yeah, me too.
Holy moly.
About that.
Cosmic Crow on the board, 3 points with cucumber and actually
Sea cucumber.
a sea cucumber. Yep. And we're waiting on the second place point is available to the first person to type it in. It's a race for that point. Ding, 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 ding. Cosmic Crow with the 3 points. You have to sit out the next question. And Vizina gets in there with the second place point. Sea cucumber is the answer. Sea cucumber. Oh, wait.
Nathan?
Yes.
I see Clutch with sea cucumber. Cosmic Crow said cucumber. And then Clutch said sea cucumber, and Cosmic Crow said sea cucumber.
Oh, I see. Okay, you're right. You're absolutely right. I still say we give Cosmic Crow the first place points and Clutch the second place point. Because cucumber is the right answer.
Well, that's not exactly right. Sea cucumber is the right answer.
Ah, so you okay? Well,
There's a cucumber is this long green vegetable that George Washington hated.
right, right.
And so
Couldn't stand
you
them.
just
Just couldn't even
you
be in the
need to
same room.
identify that you're talking about a sea cucumber, which is a very weird, and it is based on the, it's a bulbous cucumber. It looks like a bulbous cucumber.
Yeah, but if you're asking for a 6 foot long sea animal that regenerates itself, and someone says cucumber, they know what you're talking about, right? That's the right answer.
I can agree with that. I wouldn't argue that. That's why I said okay. Sea
The
cucumber.
only thing awkward is he might be watching on a huge delay, and he might have been answering for the George Washington question, and I'm giving him too much benefit of the doubt.
There's that. Yeah.
What do you
We
think?
can
What do you
put
think,
that down. But
scorekeeper? I let's just see where she puts the points.
Well, I went back and forth following your conversation. So I went back to Cosmic Crow for the win and Clutch for second place.
I feel good about that. I think that's right.
that's fine.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, here we are.
Yeah.
Question number. Is this 4 or 5?
I don't have, I've lost count because my numbers are wrong. It
says 4 on the
I don't know,
scoreboard.
what are we? Well, let's do it. Number 4. And I might have used this before, but I'm going back to an old game that doesn't look like I used these questions, but I just ran out of questions, old questions. So here we go. Who was Moses' brother?
Whoa, who was Moses' brother? I've never heard this question before. I don't know the answer. Moses had a brother. Who knew? Who was that? And was he allowed on the ark?
That was Noah.
Aaron. Oh, right. Aaron. Aaron.
Aaron is correct.
Oh.
Aaron is correct.
I guess, I mean, just you knew from the day they were named which one was going to wind up in the Bible. Aaron is not going to be in the Bible. I'm sorry. And then Aaron said, "Yeah, nobody cares." And then Aaron lifted his staff. Oh, come on, Aaron, stop with the staff already. Okay, so that's Cousin Eric with the first place, 3 points. With Clutch with the second place point. Clutch, you're still in. Eric, set out the next question. Congratulations. Look at this. Somebody's playing for the hot sauce. I can feel it.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Question 5.
Here's what we call a crossword puzzle word because it shows up because letters are trying to make a crossword puzzle. So the crossword puzzle is a 4-letter word, and the clue was Captain Hook's assistant.
Captain Hook's assistant. 4-letter word. Smee.
That is correct.
Smee is right. John Dodson with the 3 points. Bill DeBlanc with the second place point. John, set out the next question. Bill, play on. Smee.
Smee.
That's a good one.
All right. Are we ready for number 6?
I think we are.
All right, here we go. How much is the luxury tax on a monopoly board?
How much is the luxury tax on the Monopoly board? $25.
No.
25%.
No.
$200.
No.
75.
Correct.
All right. Eric Vizina with the first place, 3 points. And Cousin Eric with the second place point. Oh, nope. Sorry. Clutch with the second place point. There it is. I see it. $75. All right. At the end of 2 rounds, folks. Let's look at this. It looks like, oh my goodness, we have a 4-way tie for first. 6 points each. Cousin Eric, Eric Vizina, Clutch, and KT, each with 6 points each, but they are followed close behind by John D. And with 5 points, and right on his heels is Butternut, Bill, Rob, Database, and Cosmic Crow, all with 4 points each. A few more people are on the board. 16 points total, though, coming your way in round 3, so it's still anybody's game. 4 questions left, 4 points each. No second place points awarded, but you don't have to sit out a round if you get the answer first. So 16 total points are going to be available in this round. Are you ready for round 3? Or you need a couple of minutes.
I'm okay.
All right.
I'm having my smoothie snack. I just wanted to say before we get into that, I just realized something. Why do we do this? And I just realized that the 3 of us are, because of the 3 of us, that tomorrow in the world there's going to be a certain number of people that know George Washington's favorite vegetable is an onion. And they'll be the only people in their group that knows that information. And they can use that and go throughout the world and pass it on. But, what we're doing here is just amazing and makes me feel like I'm worthwhile. It gives me a reason to live.
I'm never going to eat an onion the same way again. I guarantee. I'll be eating it with my imaginary wooden teeth.
You should give it the proper respect is all I'm saying. Appreciate the onion. Father of our country. Nobody's ever said anything bad about him.
I don't know if that's true, but I'll tell you what, he could have been king, and he said nope.
Exactly.
There's a million reasons to have gratitude for that soul, for sure. And
Exactly.
I wish our current president had the same sentiments. Nope, no politics.
All right, we'll probably cut off so we can start talking, but no.
That's right.
Just don't go there.
We just got banned.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Here, wait. Let me do something real quick. We'll be right back in a minute and a half. Show this Taos Hum ad.
Taos Hum, make it stop.
Make it hot.
Hot sauce.
The winner of OK Google It tonight will be receiving some locally grown, hand-harvested, small batch Taos Hum Make It Stop hot sauce, made from peppers that are grown without the use of any chemicals in the warm soils on the west face of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Grown, hand-harvested, and blended by the folks at Walking Trout Farm in Taos, New Mexico. Get you some Taos Hum. Make it stop.
Make it stop.
Make it hot.
All right, time to wrap this one up. It's a very close race. Unbelievable. We have it's looking like 1, 2, 3. We got a 4-way tie for first place. It's neck and neck all the way down. 4 questions left in the game, each worth 4 points each. If you're just tuning in, you could win this.
All right.
Here we go.
Ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Let me see. I've got several here. All right, number 1. What African American woman was the first to win 3 gold medals in a single Olympic Games?
What African American woman was the first to win 3 gold medals in a single Olympic Games?
And it was in 1960. You need a hint.
Ah. Flo Joyner.
Oh,
Gloria Joyner.
no. They came later.
Jackie Joyner Kersey.
No,
Wilma Rudolph.
correct.
All right, Wilma Rudolph is the right answer. John Dodson with 4 points. Oh, yeah.
All righty. Very good.
That pulls him into the
You ready?
lead. Yes, sir. Question number 2.
Number 2. If you're at sea level, at what temperature does water boil on the centigrade and the Fahrenheit scales?
On both?
Yep.
All right, we need 2 answers here. On the centigrade and Fahrenheit scales at sea level, what temperature does water boil? I'm not seeing that, Oxford Town. I went back to look, and I'm not seeing that. Okay, answers coming in 100 and 212.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's correct?
If they have, yes.
100
Yes, if they know, in other words, it should be 100 centigrade and 212 Fahrenheit.
Right. Do we assume they knew that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Bill
I guess
DeBlanc
you
with
can.
4 points. Bill DeBlanc with 4 points. All right. This is a game. We have a match, folks. 2 questions left.
All right. Let me jump around here and see if I can find the right question.
Yeah, get a good one. We'll study the scoreboard for a second.
All right.
Look at this. What a game.
Was it number 3?
Number 3.
Is it 3? Who was John Adams' vice president?
Who was John Adams' vice president? Jefferson.
That is correct.
Cousin Eric, 4 points. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, so here we are, folks. This is the last question of the game, and the way we do it is the only people that are allowed to answer, or the only answers that count, are going to be whoever could possibly win. So this, I might have to think a little harder this time than I ever have before. We have Cousin Eric winning so far with 10 points total. So who can catch him on 10 points? John D. could catch him. Eric Vizine. Oh, we might have to have a tie. You better have a tiebreaker question ready, Dad. It's very possible someone could tie Cousin Eric here.
All right.
Stretch Barrington just made it to the show. He says, okay, I'm ready. Okay, so KT, you're in this question. Clutch, you are in this question. Eric Vizina, you're in. Bill DeBlanc, you're in. John D, you're in. Cousin Eric is leading the way. So all of you guys are viable for this question. Good luck out there. Get your fingers over the keys, and here we go with the last question. Whew, this is exciting. I don't know if we've ever had this many people that could win.
There you go. Here it is. What French philosopher was famous for the quote, "I think, therefore I am"?
What French philosopher was famous for the quote, "I think, therefore I am"? Sartre? S-A-R-T-E?
No.
Descartes.
Correct.
Oh, and we have a winner, folks. Let me make sure I'm right about this. I do believe Cousin Eric has won himself some Taos Home hot sauce. Holy moly.
Congratulations, Eric.
Woo!
I love it. Good job. I think, therefore I am.
I think, therefore I am. Descartes. Well, what a wonderful game, and just there's the final results. Cousin Eric pulling away at the very end, 14 total points. Congratulations. Just go to taoshomehotsauce.com and contact them through the website. They're watching. They're expecting you, and pick 2 flavors, 2 bottles of hot sauce, and let them know which kind you want, and they get it right out to you. So good about it, and that was just wonderful, Dad. Kethra, thank you both so much for doing this.
That was fun. I enjoyed being with y'all. Nice of everybody to stop by and hang out with us. And good luck out there. Have fun. Bye,
Nice
Kethra.
to see you both. Bye. Love you.
Yep. Love you too. Bye, Nathan.
Love you both. Thank you so much,
heading
Dad.
out.
All right. And
Bye-bye.
goodbye. And like that, he was gone. What a fun night. Thank you so much for playing OK Google It. Tune in later tonight for my American Night Owl. It happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1:30 in the morning here on the East Coast. It's 10:30 on the West Coast. American Night Owl. We'll see you later. Thank you so much. What a wonderful, wonderful game tonight.
Started singing a song, and the passers-by, man, it was catching on. Now he's leading the cavalcade all the way home. Tell his mama he'll soon be there, and like that he was gone.
Like his daddy,
And like that he was gone.
like his daddy,
And like that he was
like
gone.
his daddy.
And like that he was gone.